Grant, good morning.
G'day, Leighton. How are you? I want to say I enjoy your show. I've been listening to it for quite a while, but I just heard before the guy that was saying, he had his cell phone on his belt and has these Bluetooth in his ear.
Mm.
Look, I'm not saying that this is correct necessarily, but just something to think about. I've been in real estate for years, and the easiest place to wear, for a guy anyway, is to wear your cell phone on your belt with some sort of clip. So over the years, I've done that with all sorts of old phones and the newer modern ones and what have you. I sort of believe that caused me some damage to my colon, and right on the last part of your sigmoid colon, it's called. And I had a tumour develop there, and actually had to get it. In the end, it blocked right up, caused heaps of problems, as you could imagine. So I had it resectioned. It wasn't cancer; it was a benign tumour, but it was so bad it closed right up, and I've seen a photo of it. Man, it looked ugly. So wearing your cell phone on your belt, I went into a health shop, and the lady said to me, where do you wear your cell phone? Because I told her of my problem, and she said, get that bloody cell phone off right now. So they reckon it does still cause you damage, this radiation or emission.
Well, I've heard it. I've heard it for years and years, but no one has.
No, you can't say it can actually cause that, but I'm just saying, just as a warning out there, just be careful where you wear your cell phone, and crikey, if you hold your cell phone up to your ear for long enough like I am now and talk, it gets hot and your brain starts getting a bit fuzzy. It's got to have some sort of effect on you. But anyway, tell me this, just quickly. Yep. If it's true, and somebody sent a book, I think it's a local book, a New Zealand book, last year. I don't know where it is, but it was to do with exactly what you're talking about, New Zealand produced book. But if it's true, why is it then that they have not definitively stated so? And I'm talking about the powers that be. Okay, well, if they did a test on me, they would have had to do it for like 30 years. To see what damage it may have caused over that length of time. But I've always had a belt clip, those older ones, that might have had more radiation being emitted from them. But I believe it's just sitting on your belt when it goes to sleep, okay, maybe it's not doing too much then. But when it rings and gets that full power into it, that's when it's doing it's emitting some sort of radiation into your body. But I just thought I'd bring it up just for your listeners, just to think about where they wear their cell phone. I have mine. I have mine in my car in the centre console now, rather than in my top pocket by my heart and things like that.
Well, so, I mean, why would you? I'm sorry. Where do you have it?
I actually have it. Well, sometimes I have it in my top pocket, believe it or not. That's right by my heart. But I'm bloody well aware of that now. So if possible, I'll take it out of there and hold it in my hand. But over the years, I don't lose my cell phone very often. So we're all aware of, I don't want to lose it. But keeping it in your pocket, not the best either, because especially for guys down by the lower region there. So it's just a general thing out there for people to think about it.
I'll agree with you that it's wise to be cautious.
Yeah. And next time you're talking on your cell phone for a long time by your ear, you'll know what I mean. And then I swap my ears quite often. 10 minutes on one side and I have to go on the other because it just gets too hot.
No, and I don't. Yes, it does. And I don't have phone calls that long with the phone against my ear. Either it's in the car and it's on speaker, or I put it on speaker in the house. And I don't have long conversations if I'm in a public place because for a multitude of reasons, that being one. Grant, appreciate it. Good call. 22 to